Hedera HBAR is gonna crash 50% plus again. And no, I'm not trying to scare any of you. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to warn you because by the end of the year, we will experience another 50% dip. Now, we have been on an uptrend this whole year. HBAR, what you're looking at on the screen, went down 51% just a couple of weeks ago. And then back in July, when we were on a downtrend, we went down about 69%. And then back in January, for example, when we first started going up, we went up, but then we went down 53%. And then we went up, we went down 44%. We went up, we went down 46%. We went up, we went down about 40% twice. So the point is, the main point is that you should expect volatility in the next couple of weeks as we break all-time highs. But everyone right now on social media is bullish on HBAR. They think HBAR is going to go up, but I'm trying to tell you that you should expect another 50% dip. And that would be a perfect buying opportunity because just like we spoke about, we went down 50% so many times this year, but we're still on an uptrend. HBAR started the year at 3.5 cents, so it's up 1,000% in a year alone, and that is amazing returns. Now, it is very hard to tell what HBAR is going to do, to be honest. I try to analyze it, like the next steps and what's going to happen, but it's very, very hard. Now, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and why I believe the market will come down, but I'm going to give you a couple reasons why you should not care. Now, why should you not sell your HBAR? Shout out to Coinman the HBARbarian for this video, basically outlining 3 reasons why you should not sell your HBAR. And take a listen real quick. It's 30 seconds.
3 things I'm looking forward to
3 things.
This Q4 2021 and going into next year. First of all, major exchange listings to
Coinbase.
I think we might see Coinbase at some point soon.
It's only a matter of time. Kraken too.
2, the HBAR Foundation.
HBAR Foundation
accelerating DeFi projects on Hedera with the grants that they're handing out.
Yep. NFTs and CBDCs are also coming through the HBAR Foundation.
The step change that Mantarman, the CEO of Hedera, talked about.
The 10x step change overnight, and there are connections with Walmart, and he continues to speak about Walmart and how it's connected to Hedera HashGraph. And if you do not know, Microsoft is also connected to Hedera HashGraph. Yes, and MTech. Now, why is this important? Because they are partnered up in this thing called Project New Dawn, which is this right here. And Project New Dawn is a collaboration between the United States Federal Reserve, yes, literally the United States Federal Reserve, and MTech. And many of you already know about this, but if you're new to HBAR, if you're new to the Hedera community, this is huge. This is basically a collaboration between Hedera HBAR and the United States Federal Reserve. And not only that, but HBAR is also owned and operated and governed by the top organizations in the world, like Chainlink, like Boeing, Google, IBM, LG, Standard Bank. So many top organizations around the world, and we are gonna hit $30 plus. It's only a matter of time until we catch up to Ethereum. And if you agree, if you're watching up until this point, real quick, smash the like button. Tap the like button as well if you also agree that HBAR is gonna hit $30 plus eventually. Now, there's always gonna be haters. For example, Mr. Blockchain Boy, yesterday we covered like TikToks and I reacted to different HBAR TikTok videos. So check out that video if you have not yet already. But Blockchain Boy, this is a very negative video that he had on HBAR a while back, and let's just see what he has to say, and let's see if he has some valid points, and let me know what you think about what he has to say about HBAR, because he makes some good points, but mostly is negative. So take a listen, and I'm gonna let you know what I think in a second.
Let's talk about HBAR.
Let's do it.
HBAR is a centralized cryptocurrency.
Oh.
Don't ever forget that.
Really?
They do have a rotating seat of members on their governance council, but that's just a bunch of corporations. HBAR
It's not just a bunch of corporations. It also includes universities, nonprofits, and other cryptocurrencies as well.
also uses something called DAG technology, which is essentially what the hash graph is, and that's a centralized method of consensus. HBAR is essentially just enterprise blockchain in my eyes, and I don't really think a lot of people are going to build on it outside of corporations. That's just...
Well, corporations literally control the world. The corporations are what we use every single day, whether you like it or not. So saying that nobody outside corporations are going to use it, even though that's a false statement, because not just corporations are using it. Again, universities, nonprofits, countries around the world, governments, people like you and I are also using Hedera HBAR every single day. But even if it was just corporations, the corporations we're talking about are Google. YouTube is owned by Google, and you're watching this on YouTube. And Google owns Hedera LLC, literally. IBM, LG. We have Hyperledger, for example. We have Ping Identity. Ping Identity has and manages over 2 billion users. Yes, and they are building on Hedera, and we spoke about the connection in another video a long time ago. Hyperstack, for example, AdStack, which does over 1 million transactions per day on Hedera's network. And again, Walmart might be added as well. So just like Coinman the HBARbarian reminded us that there are a lot of other catalysts coming up as well. So if you're watching up until this point, I am not trying to scare you by telling you to expect 50+% dips in the future. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm just telling you that, hey, when it comes, and it will come, I am gonna buy the dip. You know why? Because of the reasons I just explained in this video. So whenever the dip comes, whenever the 50+% dip comes, and if it comes from this point forward, expect for us to hit about 18 cents. Yes, 18 cents before consolidating and going back up. That's what it would mean. Worst case scenario, because again, we have done it so many times this year. HBAR has been very volatile, but the trend is our friend, and the trend is upwards. So there is nothing to worry about. And again, if you appreciate this, if you agree, if you're bullish on HBAR, and if you're excited about the future, make sure you join us, because we're just getting started. Literally, we're just getting started. Cryptocurrency and HBAR. HBAR itself is only 2 years old. That's it. That's it. It's a tiny baby, everyone. Think of Ethereum. Think of Bitcoin. Think of Dogecoin, for example, when they were only 2 years old. They were nothing, basically. Nothing. Hedera HBAR has already accomplished so much. And how many cryptocurrencies in the world can say that they are literally owned by Google, by IBM, that they're partnered up with the United States Federal Reserve, with Microsoft and MTech? How many cryptocurrencies can say that? How many cryptocurrencies can say that they're working with Hyperledger, Hyperstack, Coupon Bureau, the Chopper Foundation, IBM, Swirls? How many, everyone? Can someone please answer that question? You will not be able to answer, because the answer is not many at all. Not many whatsoever. And that is why we are very bullish on Hedera HBAR, and that is why you should join us, because we're just getting started. And again, I love you all. I don't think I said that in this video, but I do love you all. I really do, especially if you're watching up until this point. And I will see you very soon. Until next time, Mr. Mufleh out.